Laid that gun just like that between us and just laid my head over, and I just found that red dot, put it right on the base of his neck. The magnificence of these birds will never get old. After all, we're gonna go kill a turkey. I thought that was a gobbler. It was a Jake. He just walked 5 yards in front of my red dot. 5 yards behind this big giant tree. He had no idea. He walked between me and that big tree, completely blind. He's still over there. He's confused. All right, that's a different bird. That's a different bird. That's a different bird. He sounded just like a gobbler. Walked 10 yards in front of my barrel blind. That Jake is so confused. He's still in here gobbling. Because he knew I was here. Thinking I was a hen, he was so confused. But there's another one in here, but he's quiet right now. I think he's smart. So I stopped calling, and I'm not gonna call until I move again. I couldn't get my GoPro on. Dude, he came out of nowhere. I just shot him left-handed. He came out of nowhere. No gobbles, no nothing. I had to pull the gun up left-handed, shot him at 15 yards, bird down. I had to get my gun rotated on my lap, 180 degrees, fully left-handed shot. He's right here dead. That is what I am talking about. Look at that beard. Look at that beard. Nice beard. That is what I am talking about. Patience pays off. The Jake quit gobbling, went on his way. I knew there was another bird over here. I was patient, just did a little bit of easing around calling. Sure enough, he came to the call, 0 gobbling. You've got to be patient. Let's take a look at these spurs. I hadn't even looked at this bird yet. Oh yeah, probably a solid inch. It's sharp too. Solid inch, nice and sharp. That is a nice bird. Man, what a hunt. I am still in disbelief because that Jake was hammering, and I knew there was one other gobble. Well, I was patient and hung in there because I knew he was over here and I hadn't heard him for a while. Just doing some really light yelping, a little bit of clucking, and I just look up, caught movement, and there he was, 15 yards away, came in off my right side. I shot this gun completely left-handed, couldn't even figure out how to lay my head on it. Tramp stamp. This call has now killed 4 birds. The Primos jackpot had killed all the birds before. Tramp stamp did it again, man. That's 4 birds for that one. I tell you, look at this sunlight. Perfectly in the woods, inside this property boundary here. There's the corner back over here. So I am on the property, man. Called him across the neighbor's property without even knowing it. I only heard that one gobble earlier and I figured it was him, but he had not gobbled for a while. Man, what a bird. He's heavy too. I hadn't picked him up yet. Oh my gosh. We're gonna have to weigh him. He's over 20. It's definitely gonna be a 10-inch beard. 1-inch spurs, over 20 pounds. That's a nice bird. Patience paid off. We'll save that one for the mount. And that red dot off, that thing just saved the hunt. My gun was on my lap like this, with a tree between me and that bird. I did this right here, with a big oak tree between us, and laid that gun just like that between us. Turned on my red dot, and just laid my head over. I can't even close my eyes right. And I just found that red dot, put it right on the base of his neck. I have not missed a bird since getting that red dot, and I have never shot one left-handed, and I'm going to credit that red dot to that left-handed kill. That is pretty cool. You just never know when it's going to actually happen. You chase these things around They give you a headache, give you such a fit. Look at the color, like an oil sheen. Neck is just absolutely destroyed. Pellets all in the head. TSS 3-inch, number 7's doing work on him. It's only 15 yards away, so I would hope so. I think it's 10. Might be a touch over. There's a couple long ones in there. Never gets old. Look at that fan. To say I'm jacked up is an understatement. That GoPro, I jumped up and just turned it on as quick as possible. I could not turn that thing on. I did my best to film the kill. Couldn't do it, but we've got a bird down. Does not have to be on film. What a hunt. A fired up Jake walked right across my red dot. Passed him up because I knew there's another bird in here. Patience paid off. I went and found him, or rather he came and found me. He came looking for that call. He strutted one time, boom, popped him. Thank you, Lord. A little bit wore off from strutting, but not too bad. Beautiful bird, right in the sunlight. Oh yeah, that's a heavy bird. That's definitely over 20. We'll put it on the scale back home and see what it comes in at. Chest is actually not that rubbed off from breeding. I mean, it's a little bit bald, but I've seen it a lot worse. So I don't know if he's done breeding or hadn't been breeding. I don't know. Still got big breasts too. He's not all skinny. So I don't know. I'd have thought he'd have been a little skinnier than that. Thing is heavy. Cannot wait to get it on scale. It's a heavy bird. Now I got a better look at him. I'll put a tape measure on that real quick. About wore me out coming up that hill. Paint stick is only 7 inches. So that's not very helpful. Oh yeah, it's gonna be over 10, I bet. I know 3 inches when I see it, so that's gonna be over 10. Hooks are over 1 inch. That's just off this preliminary measurement. They're pushing 1 1/8 inches. This is pretty cool. You can see the shot all in that neck. I mean, you can't even count the number of pellets in there. His feathers are ruffled all the way down here too, so that was just a perfect basic neck shot. All right. That should hold him. Got a little wire on him. Let's see what we got here. Oh man, this thing's heavy. Hanging. Nothing is touching. He's hanging. 23.7. Nothing touching. What a bird. Oh yeah, it's gonna go over 10 for sure. Looking like about 10.5. Oh yeah, the pup smells something on me. Use that nose. Use that nose. Oh, look at her. Oh yeah. Using the nose. What is that, girl? What is that? Good girl. Good girl. I don't think you'll be retrieving those, but it's feathers. Made sure to pick up my shell before I forgot it, cut it down, punch the primer out. I'll put all that together later. Got the bird all cleaned up. Gonna make some awesome turkey nuggets. So when I measure to the cuticle, it is just shy of 1 1/8 inches. I mean, just shy of it, but it's definitely over 1 inch. And they're both about the exact same length. What do you think of that turkey? Pretty cool, isn't it? They're big. Big bird. We'll get this mounted up here and we'll be done. Got my little mount all finished up here. I cut my shell down. I pop out the primer. I run a string up through there and loop it, hang the spurs on it. Then I hot glue it on the inside and run that beard up in there to hot glue it. Let's go add it to the collection. I appreciate you guys following me along on this one. It was certainly a lot of fun to film and edit. Just something about turkey hunting. There's nothing else like it. Between the interaction with the birds, the beauty of the birds, there's just nothing like it to me. But until the next video, I really appreciate you guys watching. God bless. Take care.